Well, here we are again, buds. You're the best dog within, well, I was going to say a square kilometer, but there's two other dogs up there, Australian Shepherds. They're pretty close. Anyway, I digress. Welcome back. This is, what do we call these things? Wino Wednesday. And this is, I think, the 17th? 17th of June, 2015. And welcome to my humble abode in this relatively bug-free deck here in Gowan Bay, Prince Edward Island. And it's only about 15 out or so, but it's high winds, so it's a pretty good day to actually be working outside. That's why I decided just to come out here in the deck, read up some emails, and drink beer until the wine was served by my busty wench. Okay, so the wine I have today, this is a special treat, really, because this is homemade wine, or wine made from a kit at a store. You know, the one place where you go and you just add yeast to come back in 3 or 4 weeks and bottle it, and then it's yours. So this is from my buddy Jim Orr, and he makes his in Charlottetown here somewhere. But it says traditional vintage, New Zealand Pinot Noir. 12.9%. Red wine, 12.9%. 12.9, eh? Why couldn't they just say 13? Anyway, I got lots of flack last week. Well, not lots of flack, but for using my opener that my brother Aaron sent to me from Berlin. And when I said that, I said I didn't know whether he bought it in Berlin or not. I thought maybe he bought it in Holland or Ireland and then just sent it to me in Berlin. But Alex told me that this is a German type affair with this little initials here. So, let's try to get this sucker open. First of all, we need this. Oh, wait a sec, there's a little pull tab on these. Pull tab and throw. I did some, I cut all my grass yesterday, well, most of all of it. Did the trails, did down by the picnic table, down by the stream. I did the trails around there, and I made some new trails out, right in behind you, out towards the road. And I only broke down about twice. I hit a stump so hard that it pushed the guard of the mower right into the mower blade, so it was going tick, 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 tick. So I turned the mower off, came back and took a large device to pound it back into shape. Okay, so Casey says that Jen says that I'm doing this wrong, so I can only imagine that, put this away before I cut ourselves, that this must be the first step. And I think I know what I did wrong, but I'm not really sure. No, I definitely don't know what I did wrong. I thought maybe I screwed this all the way down until I can use this. Oh, look. Aha, maybe I didn't screw it down long enough. But this is as long as it can go. Anyway, we'll give this a pull. That's what she said. And look at that. Aha! I didn't do much difference than last time, Jen. Now, give me a break. Now, mind you, these types of wines really, I think the wine corks aren't as stuck in there as other types. That worked well. I think that was all I did wrong, Jen, was I didn't screw it down all the way. Correct? Anyway, I'm sure Casey will fill me out, if not you, Jen. Okay, Pinot Noir. Some kind of black pinhead. Blackhead? Blackhead wine. Made from the noses of 11,000 Albanian grandmothers. I digress. Smells pretty good, actually. You can't go wrong with this wine, actually. You get it for maybe half price. And let's face it, for schmucks like you and I, except for a few guys that know their stuff about wine, and you know who they are, I don't have to spell it out. Or do I? No. Anyway, It's a nice color, nice and dark.
This is CBC News.
CBC News.
Good afternoon, I'm Donna Tranquato with The World This Hour. We begin in Ottawa, where the fallout continues from comments the Chief of the Defence Staff made in an interview with the CBC's Peter Mansbridge.
Chief of Defence.
General Tom Lawson said the biological wiring of men plays a role in sexual misconduct.
Ah, for fuck's sakes. Sexual misconduct. Within 23 years, I never really seen any sexual misconduct, because we're combat arms, so there was not a lot of females around, blah, 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 blah. And now we're kind of a gentle army, and I guess I should shut up before I even thought about talking about this. Anyway, it's bad to see any kind of harassment, really, sexual, racial, or in case somebody's just a little fatty or something like that. I'm against it all. Smells good. Not overly dry. Tastes good. A little fruity and stuff like that. Blah, blah, blah. Lingering taste of something. I don't know what it is, though. It's good, but it seems like it's almost too good. Like it's, you could drink the whole bottle. It doesn't really have the depth of flavors, if I could say that, of more expensive wines. Like, you're not getting any notes or much of plums or vanilla or spice or oak or anything like that. I mean, sure, it's good. And sure, yeah, us, the unwashed masses, will love it. And those guys with their nose up there, up in the air, like this, that, we'll probably just call it plonk, but it's no offensive plonk. It's a good plonk. Let's see if I can, see, there's nothing on the back there that I can refer to about what it's supposed to taste like. Smooth. I would say it's good for hot dogs and hamburgers. No, not really. That'd be good with almost anything, actually. Even fish. Yeah, so it's good drinking wine, for sure. And God knows I've made enough homemade wine. Like I make mine here at home with the kit, and it's about 0.5% or half the cost of buying wine, cheap wine that is. This is about 3/4 of the cost, and of course you go to the store, mix it up, come back 4 weeks later, and just put the labels on and put the little shrink wrap thing and the corks in. But I do that all at home, so I'm saving a bit of money. Actually, I think it's time for me to do something to the wine batch I have to bring to Kitz, the Black Arters party. I'm bringing 24 bottles of white Zinfandel, which is kind of like a rosé or a blush. Just because I don't know whether the people there would like white or red, so being the idiot that I am, I decided to choose pink. God damn it, I'm smart. For an idiot. It's supposed to be nice all the way up to Saturday. Not too warm, but nice. So it's good. As long as this wind keeps up, it's going to be good for working outside. I promise I'll get something done tomorrow. I did a little work yesterday, so I had to sit in it. I only got up today at 12:42, and I went to bed last night at 11:30, 12 I think. Yeah, so I've had lots of sleepies. here we have a t-shirt. It's black in the back. Let's see what it says. Tyrell with an owl. Genetic replicants. More human than human. Holy smoke. I hope that's an extra large because it looks like it's big. Hanes, so it's a good one. Extra large. 100% cotton. That's from the movie Blade Runner. It was a Tyrell Corporation. The replicants were the genetic replicants were the they were replicants of humans. And the main guy, Roy Batty, he was a Nexus 6. And did I order another Blade Runner? Anyway, Blade Runner is my favorite movie, I guess. Well, one of my favorite movies for sure. Kelly's Heroes is, of course. And a few other ones like that. But we like it there. Me and my buddy Al Wright. I don't know if Al actually watches my wine videos, but we both agree it's a good movie. I have read the novel it's supposed to be from. What does it say? Do androids dream of electric sheep? Because we dream of real sheep. Do androids, because that's what they are, androids, dream of mechanical sheep? And for the life of me, I know that it was different, and I only read it about 4 years ago since I got here. But 4 or 5 years ago. But I can't really remember how it turned out, so I got to read it again, is what I'm trying to say. And I don't usually read a lot. Usually I read a lot at bed. I go to bed like at midnight, open up a book, la-di-da, 8 o'clock in the morning, and I finish the book. Then I sleep till 12:42 like I did. So anyway, situation no change. I'm going to sleep to damn near 1 o'clock anyway, so I might as well be up half the night reading good novels. I also got the novel Odd Angry Shot to read too. And I'm sure that's going to be all in one go as well, because I really like the movie, and I really like Australians and war. I digress. Here we have is from Patterson Road, Return to Sender. I get more Return to Senders. Let's see if we can rip this open without a knife. Okay, Ben? Oh, I think so. Kind of feels like another t-shirt. Uh-oh. Yep. Uh-oh. And I can't show it. It's a present for Father's Day. Don't you know? Coming up next weekend, this weekend. What is today? Anyway, I said it, 17th. So this Sunday is Father's Day weekend. Father's Day, on the weekend, this Sunday, is Father's Day. So make sure your dad's still kicking around, you give him a call, visit him, give him a slug in the guts. Maybe go fishing with him, whatever he's up to anyway. Sit down and drink beer and take the Lord's name in vain. Whatever we do. It's his day, and you make him feel good. Oh, something else I got in the mail this week. Yesterday, I have 3 combat patches for the Lord Strathcona horse. Are you LDSH, or just the Strathconas, or the Strats, as we say. Why do I have 3 when I was never a member of this regiment? Because I got a line on them, and they were off eBay, and they were only about $2 each, and la-di-da, I'm going to bring them to Kitz, and anybody who wants them can have one. Really, it's 17th. I really got to start getting votimated? What's that word I was thinking? Motivated to make sure I'm all set for that party. I think soon I'm going to order the lobster. I got to get the wine together. I got some other things together. I got my outfit together. The outfit will not be including any nudity on my part this year. You can go to the bank on that. That's at least about a 50% chance of me not showing my rear end during this party. Not. Anyway, I will be a big hit with the ladies, naked or not. I'll forewarn you with that. And some of you may know what I'm talking about, and others, well, 99.9% don't have a clue what I'm talking about day to day, let alone know that. That's not your fault either. Yeah, I've just been watching YouTube videos. There's a lady over in Sweden that does bushcraft things, and she's always a delight to listen to and watch. Yeah, it's a pretty good community of bushcraft people on YouTube. You know, that make videos and watch each other's videos and support each other, and they do shout outs, you know, at the end of their videos. Say, hey, I want you to drop by Chris Collier's channel and take a look at what he's doing for bushcraft, or for whatever he's doing. Now, mind you, I only know that happened about twice, but I am up to 120 subscribers. I know. It seemed like just the other day I was up to 120. Yeah, soon I'll have an entire army of Chris bots ready to take over the wineries of the world, or distilleries, or breweries. Yeah. I can certainly tell I'm more entertaining when I have 4 beer before the wine. A couple of personality pints. Because when I got up, I decided I wasn't going to do anything today. Might get frostbite out there. Frostbite and a sunburn at the same time. Well, I can't do a lot. Last night I cut a lot of grass. Of course my back was sore, but the tinnitus, or the ringing in my ears was bad too. Anyway, a couple of drugs. I had 3 beer last night, and that didn't help at all, but I got to sleep at a good time. Considering yesterday I only got up at 12:42 as well. Must be 12:42. Must be inbred in my font here to get up. I was having a great sleep though. The wind was coming in. I just sleep underneath the poncho liner, multicam of course. Ben was by my side, and Dave the cat, excuse me, and Jeff the cat. Jeff the cat usually sleeps with his tongue out. But I think I got one picture of him with his tongue out, but yeah, he often does, wherever the hell he is. I should be doing these videos down by the stream on my picnic table. That's another thing I have to do, is go paint the picnic table. And find out what I'm going to do with the picnic table that's up by my garage. I was going to put it down by the the forks I mean, and I didn't do that, so I don't know, I might bring it to my brother Andy's, I might just put it around here. It's not like I get a lot of guests around here, so I don't really need it around here, because if you're going to be around here, you want to be inside the deck. And I got to sort out my door there, which I bought new hinges for, but it's still not closing. You can't see it, but it's open about this much. It's not much use having all these screens if the door doesn't close. I got the 2-way hinges there, the ones that, you know, open both ways. 2 hinges, $35. I bought new ones on Monday. I only put one up, the top one, because I had broken it trying to, you can set the tension on them, and I set it too much and it broke the spring. I think what I should do maybe is put, since I didn't replace the bottom one, maybe I should put a 3rd one up there around halfway, just to give it some more sprinction and energy to close full way, and to keep from flopping this way. Holy smoke, I'm babbling on. Anyway, I've heard there that people like to hear me babble on. Oh, I forgot. You're supposed to sip wine? That's like don't inhale a cigar. Or a pipe. I still haven't got my pipe there, the meerschaum, with the deer with the wolves on it, sorted out for a stem. Actually, I broke it last week, trying to get the little threaded thing out, and I broke the thing. But I put it together with some kind of crazy glue, and so it looks alright. I'm not putting the thing together to smoke it. I don't want to do that. I don't like smoking any kind of things. Not even caterpillars. Or earwigs. Earwigs? I haven't seen a lot of earwigs this summer so far. Now that I mentioned earwigs, they were all around last year. Kind of like in the door to my shed, and actually in the door to my smoker. That's leading me down another thing. I should get some beef to make some beef jerky. I'll have to make up a whole bunch for Kitz. I made 3 batches of my new smoker, and I've left them in there way too long. So Jamie, my friend, being the intelligent bastard that he is, says, "Why don't you get a timer for it?" I said, "Holy smokes, that's the most brilliant thing you've ever said in your life." I actually have one already. It'll take me 3 or 4 hours to figure out how it works. It's one of the ones you plug into the wall and then you plug whatever you want to time into this thing. And I think it's digital too, so yeah. Anyway, I should just wisen the heck up and I only put it in there and try a piece of string around my finger there to remind me to do what? I don't know. To cut the string off? No. Check your beef jerky, you weak-headed retard. Oh, I didn't say retard. R word. Rerun. Rerun, eh? Hey, Ben? Is Daddy going off on a tangent all of a sudden? Well, it's what the people want. Anyway, that's about it. I think I'll drink the rest of this wine. I have no appointments tomorrow like I did last week. Even though last week I did drink all the wine and about 4 more beer. And then see my doctor at 8 o'clock in the morning. And he was annoying as heck, just like every time. But I got my prescriptions off him, and that's all he's good for. The pusher man. Asked me how many push-ups I could do. How many push-ups can you do? I looked at him and said, I don't know. And I haven't done a push-up in 10 years. He says, why not? I said, I don't want to. He said, well, wasn't it ingrained in you in the Army to do push-ups and be physically active? Ingrained, yeah, that could be. Ordered to, yeah, that was, and you had to be physically fit to do the stuff we did, yeah. But that's been 10 years. 9 years, actually. So he says, you have my permission to start doing push-ups again. So I nodded at him and said, give me a thumbs up. I haven't tried any yet. It hurts my back. Like I have problems with my neck and back and head. And I'm not going to do something if it hurts, just so I can say to him that, yeah, as a matter of fact, I can still do 30 push-ups or anything like that. Makes me cry at the end, but I can still do it. Oh yeah, this wine is way too much like Kool-Aid to enjoy the deep flavors in it that are non-existent. But it'll get you to where you're going in a hurry, that's for sure. At 12.9%. I should put a shot of moonshine in there, so I round it up to 13. Mind you, maybe well, no, I didn't say that. 13's unlucky, so they say. Anyway, again, I don't know if I babble on for 2 minutes or 22 minutes, so I better wrap this stuff up. Shoot the dog. You're lucky I'm only firing blanks. I've been firing blanks since I was 32 in the accident. Anyway, thanks for dropping by. This is some homemade wine that's actually made at a wine kit store. It's Wine Kitz. Wine Kitz, and they are all over the place. And if you like wine, I recommend it actually to go out and make your own wine, especially if you like a lot of wine, and especially for special occasions like Christmas, weddings. Weddings are a big part that they make their own wine for, because it can be expensive if you buy your own wine. And let's face it, us schmucks like this kind of wine. It gets you where you're going, and it'll taste good, goes down smooth, and it will actually add something to any kind of a meal that you have, whether it's beans and wieners or roast beef and I don't know, caviar, maybe, yeah. So that's it. Give it a try, and this is me, Chris, out. And as always, hello Australia. I need a New Zealand flag. Although if I had a New Zealand flag and an Australian flag, I might not know the difference, because they all have this and stars. I think the New Zealand flag doesn't have this big star here, just this, which is its Southern Cross. Alright, Ben, tell me to shut up. And I'll shut up. I'm not the one to ramble on. Why don't you shut up for once in your miserable life? Take care, guys.